Health officials are recommending that getting a flu shot is now critical during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. On this edition of Health Check 360, Tomah Health Community Health Educator and Registered Nurse Julie Anderson explains what you should be doing to prepare for this year's flu season. Welcome, Julie. Great to have you with Joe and I.
Thanks for having me.
So Julie, flu season, it's happening right now. So why is it important that now people are getting flu vaccines in light of COVID-19?
Sure. So annual flu shots are really important, and this is about the time people typically get their flu shot. But the Wisconsin Department of Health and the CDC are both recommending this year that we get our flu shot by Halloween. And the idea behind that is we have two respiratory viruses potentially that could occur at the same time, so influenza and COVID. And since we don't have a vaccine for COVID, there's not a whole lot we can do outside of wearing our mask and social distancing to prevent that. So the flu vaccine gives us an opportunity to prevent getting influenza. So we don't want to overwhelm our hospitals and our healthcare systems with people having both influenza and COVID. So if we can get our vaccine now, we can prevent influenza cases from overwhelming the hospital.
As I'm listening to you, I never even thought of it. You could have the flu and COVID at the same time.
I mean, that is certainly possible to get multiple viruses. I suspect that's probably not very likely.
Oh, okay.
I hope anyway.
Right, that's the importance of the vaccine.
Yeah. Right. But what we're thinking about is the fact that those seasons are overlapping each other.
Oh, okay.
And so somebody could have COVID and somebody could have influenza, and we could have higher cases of hospitalization.
Okay.
So do you think doing it now then is more important than waiting than you normally do in November, right before the snow flies and that sort of thing? So
yeah.
This is the time to plan to go out. So tomorrow would be probably the best day.
Right.
Because Halloween is Saturday.
Right. Go get your flu shot. So it takes 2 weeks for the flu vaccine to fully take effect. Okay. So you get the vaccine, and then it takes the body 2 weeks to develop that immune response. And so we're not seeing a lot of cases of influenza right now, but you really ideally want to have your vaccine before those cases start in the community. So it's hard to predict when that would be, but this is about the time of year we typically see that.
Okay.
Julie, what are some high-risk groups of people that maybe should really get out there more so than some other?
Sure. So we think about people who are over 65 and could be at risk of getting the flu, young children, pregnant women, and then people who have health conditions, chronic health conditions like asthma or heart disease. And then we have to think about little babes. So kiddos can get the flu vaccine when they're 6 months old or older. So anybody under 6 months old can't get vaccinated. So the people that are around that baby, the parents, the siblings, the babysitters, family members, should really get vaccinated in order to protect and provide that protection to the babe too.
Right. So if they need a flu shot still, where do you suggest they go? So
we are providing flu shots at the Warren's Health Clinic, and the clinic is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can call the clinic at 377-8792 to schedule an appointment. But the Monroe County Health Department is also doing flu vaccine clinics, and they are holding those throughout the county. The next scheduled community drive, and it's a community drive-through clinic, is November 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Recreational Park in Tomah.
That's Thursday.
At the fairgrounds. Okay. Yeah. And you can call the health department to pre-register to kind of make that process a little easier. And Monroe County Health Department's number is 608-269-8666.
Is there a cost to the county health department doing the flu vaccines?
Yeah, most flu vaccine is billable through your insurance. Okay. So the health department, as well as the Warren's Clinic, we bill people's health insurance, and it's covered by insurance.
Well, Julie, thank you so much for coming. And I know the flu is an important thing we have to prevent. So thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.